What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and what timeline is this? 4 to 5 zombies videos in a single week here on the channel. I just haven't had that much zombies content to cover in quite some time, so it feels good to be incorporating more zombies again, and I can reassure you that when Black Ops Cold War does release, not only will you see a variety of content, but definitely some spicy zombies content as well. So at the end of the Pawn Takes Pawn Easter egg hunt earlier today, we were told that it does resume this Monday the 28th, which we could assume is going to be the last day of this hunt, considering it's 3 whole days away from today's hunt. And on top of that, some strong evidence to support this is that Season 6 for Modern Warfare does begin this upcoming week, so I'm sure Activision wouldn't want to bleed into that by continuing this Pawn Takes Pawn hunt and taking away attention from whatever they have to offer in Warzone this time around. But let's go ahead and break down everything that happened in today's hunt and just everything overall with Pawn Takes Pawn, in case you guys were still confused. Thank you so much for the support on yesterday's video where we broke down the storyline meaning of what's been going on with Pawn Takes Pawn. But first and definitely foremost, I want to quickly shout out my Discord server, the Bomb Shelter, since the wonderful people in that Discord server actually boosted to level 3 late last night. That was very kind of them. We now have a custom URL for the Discord server, discord.gg/dkdynamite. The link to it is also down below in the description. All channel members can use the self-promo channel in my server as well, which is very exciting. But as you guys may know, this whole Pawn Takes Pawn hunt did start with the fact that Waves of Attack was the first page we actually went to during this hunt. And what waves of attack could they be referring to, right? Obviously zombies. So right from the start, at least to me, it was clear that this was for zombies, but some people needed further confirmation of this. And throughout the hunt, at the very end of each day, thus far, it did say secure the keys on some of the last pages of the hunt, and it actually said that again today. So at the very end of the hunt, it says secure the keys this Monday, and it requires us to input 2 words. We can't input those words just yet, but I'm assuming Geeky Pastime and some of the legends in the community will actually find what these 2 words are before the hunt even starts Monday, which is kind of cool. They are able to get a head start on whatever it is we do have to end up completing. But the thing is about today's hunt was that it was said to be a lot longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was only about 20 minutes because they actually had some of the answers for yesterday's hunt from the day prior because of some extra digging they were doing. So yesterday went super fast, and today definitely was about an hour longer, but wasn't as long as I think Activision expected, because the legend himself, as I've already brought up, Geeky Pastimes, already had quite a bit of today's hunt done many weeks ago, because they actually added in some clues into the stadium back in Warzone. I think it was with the beginning of Season 5 or sometime around that. It was definitely quite some time ago. They added in some clues, which obviously led nowhere, but he actually took note of all these clues in the right order, so he's able to apply that today and quickly burn through a majority of the hunt, which was absolutely insane. Several new pages for Pawn Takes Pawn were found, including a ticking time bomb. There were like a good number of those, and they were actually leading towards the finale of today's hunt. And the finale included 3 images of Black Ops Cold War zombies. So the first one is of some German corpses, getting some real huge World War II zombies vibes. I mean, to me, when I look at it, I'm almost looking at the World War II zombie models that they used back in, 2017 when that game came out. So I'm getting some huge vibes from that. Maybe they reused the assets a little bit from World War II zombies in terms of those character models for the zombies. We also see in the second picture somebody holding an instrument of some sort, possibly measuring radiation or measuring something. I was thinking it was a detonator, but I'm not too sure about that. You guys can let me know what you think that device is down below in the comments. People were saying Juggernog, and I'm like, I just don't see that. But I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here. Now, when it does come to Jug though, something I may have actually missed personally in the original Zombies teaser a couple of weeks ago is when the woman flashes on screen. If you look next to her, there is something there that kind of resembles a Juggernog machine. It probably isn't, but it is kind of ironic that it does match the color scheme of the Juggernog machine. And we of course do hear the Juggernog jingle in the teaser trailer itself right when it starts. I wouldn't be surprised if this was Juggernog, but maybe that was Treyarch's way of saying, all right, you're gonna hear Juggernog and see it in the exact same teaser. But I'm sure we'll see more of it within the very first official gameplay trailer for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. But definitely an interesting image. It was also theorized by a couple of lads out there that maybe these are some stills of the intro cutscene for the first Black Ops Cold War Zombies map. And the third image does show German zombies attacking a Russian soldier, which is pretty cool and solidifies the inside information we have heard all around the community that this storyline we're going to be dealing with has to do with the Russians diving deep into into German experiments that I'm assuming have to do with Element 115, and then a campaign crew sent in by Gregory Weaver from Black Ops 1 is then going to look at all of that and look at what the Russians are doing, what the Germans are doing. Something will probably go wrong, the Dark Ether seeps in, and we have a whole storyline to look forward to with that throughout the DLC season. Now, Tom Henderson himself also went ahead and provided his take on the zombies reveal just earlier today. While I was editing this video, he went ahead and tweeted that he thinks people are going to be disappointed come this Monday, and I guess you could say that makes sense because either we're going to get a short teaser trailer that tells us when the full reveal is, or we'll probably end up getting just another step of the Easter egg, but it won't be the end. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I feel like it almost has to be the end considering Season 6 does begin just around a day and a half later. So why would they extend it even when Season 6 releases? Maybe they just don't care, or maybe Zombies Royale is truly going to release with the beginning of Modern Warfare Season 6 to the point where it makes sense to keep this zombies hunt going while a zombies mode does release in Warzone. I don't know what their plan is, but definitely seems like the YouTubers earlier today had some type of idea or briefing that the ending would be Monday. Maybe it was just a guess on their end. I'll leave it at that, but I'm sure time will tell when this Easter egg will end. Now, I also want to make clear that the audio for the Zombies Royale mode that's been sitting on YouTube for a number of weeks has officially been copyright struck by Activision just earlier today. I'm sure you guys already listened to it since it's been on the internet for quite some time, but in case you didn't, I'm sure you could still find it on some other websites somewhere out there. But maybe they will end up extending this Easter egg hunt all the way until September the 30th, which is exactly 1 week from when it started. It's kind of unlikely, but at the same time, wouldn't shock me either since nothing really makes sense in 2020, does it? But I'm sure when the update does drop early on PC, that's when some actual assets for Zombies Royale will probably be data mined. If it's not at the beginning of the season when we see this mode, then maybe the mid-season update will be Zombies Royale, but I figured they wouldn't wait that long for that since they don't have much time before the release of Black Ops Cold War, on top of the fact that the multiplayer beta is pretty close to right now, right? October the 8th isn't very far away, and the tip of the iceberg with that is what I've been saying for the past few days. DRKN, the company that makes Call of Duty merch, did accidentally spoil that October the 8th is when Zombies merch does drop, and considering they've made merch for Warzone and Black Ops Cold War thus far, the Zombies merch is either going to be from Zombies Royale or will be of some type of zombies. It's going to be in the upcoming Black Ops Cold War, so they're not going to let merchandise spoil whatever Zombies is going to include. So I think everything that Zombies related will probably end up happening before October the 8th, which is coincidentally also before the multiplayer beta. But to end off this video, I also wanted to point out the elements that were shown on the last Pawn Takes Pawn page earlier. Today we got to see water and earth, whereas the other day on the other Pawn Takes Pawn page, we were seeing fire and wind. So really curious what these elements are teasing. As I said before, maybe it's for the new specialists we see, or maybe these elements are for something that has to do with Zork or some other minigame that we have to play online. Maybe it's not for Black Ops Cold War at all for the base game. That's definitely unknown, but it does say secure the keys, as I said, so this is definitely hinting at something pretty big and Easter egg related for Black Ops Cold War Zombies. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this Pawn Takes Pawn Easter egg? Do you feel like it's gone on for too long? And what do you think about Monday? Will it be the last day? I was planning on going live Sunday for a special Zombies marathon stream, but we'll see if I still do that. I'm like, wait, if Monday's the end, maybe I'll stream that since I do want to live react to the trailer with you guys. But now that Tom Henderson is saying that it's not the end, maybe I'll just stream Sunday as I plan and do a video recapping whatever happens on Monday. But I'll let you guys know over on Twitter and on a community post. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.